Hi guys, in this video I am going to talk about selling puts on margin. As you know from my channel, selling options is one of my favorite strategies to generate income from my portfolio. This is one of my favorite strategies, as I am essentially using the brokerage's cash to sell puts and generate income. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. In my personal opinion, this is closest thing you can get to making free money. This is an advanced strategy, so would not recommend this for beginners. Also, I would not do this with more than 30% of your portfolio. This can be an incredibly powerful strategy, especially as you grow your portfolio. I would say most of my trading at the current time is on margin. Let's refresh what is a put option. This is a slide from one of my previous videos about selling puts on Apple. Obviously, Apple is more expensive now. Selling a put option is when you agree to buy 100 shares of a stock at a lower price by a future date, and in return the buyer pays you a premium. If the stock does not hit the price called a strike price by the date of expiration, the contract expires worthless. If it hits the price or goes lower, you have to buy the stock at the agreed on price. If you do not want to buy the stock, you can simply roll the contract to a lower price further out in time. The premium is paid to the seller immediately and is the seller's to keep regardless of the outcome. This allows the seller to generate income from this. So here, if Apple is $170 per share, you sell a put option on 165 strike on Monday with expiration on Friday. The premium collected in this example is $100. This premium is always yours to keep no matter what. At 4 p.m. on Friday, if the price of Apple is more than 165, the contract expires worthless and you can sell another contract on the following Monday. If the price is 165 or less, this is called in the money, abbreviated as ITM, and you will be assigned 100 shares of Apple at $165 per share. You will need to have $16,500 cash for this trade. When selling puts on margin, you can use your margin as the collateral for the trade. So here I am going to show you some of my trades, where I have done this. Here is one of my stock portfolios. My positions are on the right side. At the top are my option positions, and below that are my stock positions. The positions with the blue arrows are puts on margin. Let's take a look at my Tesla position. This is Tesla on July 3rd. $248. This is my Tesla position. I sold two contracts. $180 put, expiring on the 18th of December, 26. What that means is that I received a payment of $39.13 times 100 shares, so $3,913 on July 1st as premium. Multiplies by 2, as there are two contracts, so total premium of $7,826. In return, I have agreed to buy 200 shares of Tesla on the 18th of December, 26 at $180 per share. As the seller, we want the contract to decrease in value and expire worthless. So if the value of the contract goes down, this is beneficial to us as the seller. As the price of Tesla went up, the contract decreased in value, as it's a bet that the price of Tesla will go down. 2 days later, on July 3rd, the contract had already decreased from $39.13 per share, or $3,913 per contract, which is 100 shares, to $34.23 per share, or $3,423 per contract. So I had essentially made the difference in price as the seller, which is $490 per contract, so a total of $980 in just 2 days using my margin collateral. So this is an example of just how powerful selling puts on margin can be. The next position is Apple. This is the price of Apple on July 3rd, $221. Apple is one of my favorite companies. It is an excellent brand with a very loyal customer base. Here is another put that I have on margin, this time on Apple. I sold a $205 put on Apple. I agreed to buy 100 stocks of Apple on the 20th of December, 24 or earlier for $205 per stock. This can only be exercised if the price of Apple goes below $205 per stock. I entered this contract at approximately 11 a.m. on July 3rd. By 4 p.m. the price of the contract had already decreased to $4.78 per stock, so $478 per contract. So I was up $40. This occurs because the contract loses value through time decay, as it has a set expiry date, and also will lose value if the stock price goes up, since a put option is bet the price of the stock will go down. This is my other portfolio. I have put arrows next to my puts on margin. Here I also have puts on Amazon $180 for December 20th, 2024, Google $170 put for December 20th, 2024, and Nvidia $110 put for December 20th, 2024. On the Amazon put I am up $145, on the Google put I am up $133, and on the Nvidia put I am up $275. I hope this shows you how powerful this strategy is for generating passive income. So what I do is buy high-quality stocks such as Mag 7, which is Apple, Google, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, Meta and Microsoft, as well as some of the top ETF SPY and QQQ, and sell calls against these positions, but at the same time use the margin collateral that my broker provides to sell puts on margin. If the price of the stock goes below the strike price, I just roll down to a lower price, so I never get put the stock. I am currently using approximately 50% margin. However, this is an advanced strategy, so I did not start doing this until I was profitably trading options for 8 months. And when I first started using this strategy, one would limit my use to only 30% of my portfolio for safety. I hope you enjoyed this video. My next video I will be talking about covered calls.